What's good, y'all? Welcome back to our NHL 25 Washington Capitals franchise mode. And we are here at the 2033 playoffs going up against the New Jersey Devils in round number one. If you guys missed the last episode, it'll be linked in the description. We pretty much just got the regular season wrapped up. We usually, a lot of times, we'll end the episodes off at the trade deadline. That's what we did last time. And we kind of got through that and the end of the year. So, this is the lineup that we're heading into the playoffs. Pretty similar to what we started with at the beginning of the season. I don't even know if there's been any changes in the forward group. Maybe, a couple guys going up and down the lines. But besides that, I mean, defense looks the same. We did switch out. I think we had Kira Schmid, either New Jersey Devils goaltender. He was our former backup, but we put in Krona. Because what's his name wasn't doing so well. But Corona did very well for us as a backup, 910 save percentage in 14 games. Hopefully, though, we won't have to go to him as Igor is going to be our starter for the playoffs. Now, he did go down to an 85. But, I mean, despite that, he still had a 912 this past year in 66 games. So you got to believe that he's going to perform well in the playoffs, at least I hope. 92 poise there. So hopefully he can do well for us. Of course, 2 years ago was our big year. The Denton Matejchuk in overtime. We got the Stanley Cup, and then last year I believe we lost in the first round. Where's coaching staff? I believe I can check it through here. I believe he should have. Randell. I think he's the same head coach. I did not want to do that. Let's. How do I view like your all your stats? Um, oh, it is right here. Okay. Um, okay, just didn't keep track of anything. That's great. Maybe this right here. So yeah, 17 wins. I don't really know how that's possible. You can only get 16, but yeah, 3 wins last year. So yeah, we were out in the first round in 7 games. It looks like after winning the Stanley Cup. So, and I believe last year we won the President's Trophy. It's been so long since I recorded these episodes. Now the last one was, only a few days ago. But besides that, it was like a month. So, anyway, we can take a look at the Devils one more time. I believe we went and looked at their team at the end of the last episode, but just to get a refresher here, let's go to New Jersey. So, all right, first line. Jesper Bratt, Jack Hughes, and Timo Meyer, pretty similar to what they have at the current day. Second line, they have Kyrou, Heischer, and Brendan Hagel. I kind of like that second line. Good mix of defense, offense, two-way. Hagel's got some grit to him, so that's actually a really good line. Alexander Holtz, Alger East, and Marco Kasper, the third line. So that's right, they got back Holtz because he was on the Penguins or wherever he is at this point. And then fourth line, Mercer, Winterton, and McLeod. So they do have Jack Hughes, but besides that, they don't have like another superstar. We kind of have two with Eiserman and Shudin. But I think depth-wise, it's pretty even, and they might even have us. I mean, an 86 on the fourth line is pretty crazy. But yeah, forward group I would say is pretty even. Defensively, wow, Luke Hughes and Simone Nemec top pair. And then they have Seamus Casey and Saleev here with Trudeau and Gapter on the bottom. So I think our bottom pair beats them out, but I mean, you can argue this is better than ours. It's pretty close, though. I mean, ours is really good. So honestly, even on both fronts there, about, and then Nico Dawson 85, yeah. So this is an even matchup. I mean, they finished, I think, just a point ahead of us. We had 2 more regulation wins, but they had 5 more overtime or shootout losses. So that's a difference of 1 point right there. So yeah, dead even matchup pretty much. Our power play was only 20th on the season. I was looking at the stats here to the right. Goals for, we were 6th. They were 3rd. Goals against, we were 3rd. They were 5th. So yeah, this is like a dead even matchup pretty much. And if our power play can get going, which we've seen in the past with the playoffs that it can go cold. But yeah, if our power play can get going, then we could be a very scary team here. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Game 1 of round number 1 at the Prudential Center. Hopefully Igor can step up to the plate because we've been needing goaltending in the playoffs for a long time now. So game number 1 here. Capitals and Devils first period is okay. Great start. Bratt and Casper for them, so not a good start for Igor Shesterkin. Bratt scored with under a minute under a minute into the first period, so they already had the momentum early. And Casper the second one there, so they are shooting us right now. We need to find a way to get back into this one. Second period. All right, there we go. Meyer did get one on the power play to end the period, but we do have goals from Victor Eklund, Ryan Leonard, and Joe Iginla. So very good from our offense there. Hopefully Igor can lock it down in the third, and we can get a couple more there to help him out. So here we go, third period of game one, and of course, first shot of the third period, probably the first shot of the first period is that, was it Brad, I think, scored. All right, 4-3. 10 minutes left. We need another goal. Offense, our first line hasn't showed up yet, so that'd be nice. You know, our guy Cole Eisman scored 70 goals in the regular season. And Gapter, their bottom pair defenseman, just pretty much ends it there. Nemec, a empty netter for good measure. And we fall to the Devils 6-3 in game one, so not a good start there for us. Um, yeah, we showed life there in the second. We caught back up, but our offense went cold both in the first and third. Igor, not a good game one at all. Yeah, 8-6 save percentage, 5 goals against. That is not the type of performance we need. Now, to be fair, Dawes didn't have a great game either, but we weren't able to get a lot of shots on him. So, and yeah, just overall not a great performance from us there. So, I'm not going to make any changes yet. If we do fall in this game, then definitely. But don't want to panic. This is the team that brought us to the playoffs. This lineup, pretty much. So, let's see if we can bounce back here. Game 2. Still in New Jersey. I'm hoping our first line can show up in this game, and Igor especially, because that was not a good game one from him. So, first period. All right, 1-1. And there you go. Cole Eisman on the power play. Alex Holtz for them. So, that is a great start for us there. So, shots dead even. Score dead even. Let's go to the second. All right, there we go. 2-1. Dylan Strome, fourth line, a veteran. I guess you could say the only guy, well, him and McMichael, the only two from the OG team. Of course, we did trade Strom, but we brought him back this year. So, yeah, I really don't care who gets it done. Let's just get it done here. Third period, up 2-1. There we go, 3-1. T. Jaginla trying to earn himself a new contract there. Power play McMichael. There we go. Like I said, if that power play can get going, we could be a scary team. 2 power play goals in this game. Okay, Jordan Cairo for them on the power play as well. And we take another penalty. Let's not start that up again. They are catching up in shots there. 5 minutes to go. Can we hang on to this lead? Under a minute now, and there we go. All right, so good bounce back game from both our offense and Igor there as we win 4-2. Igor with the first star. Ginla goal and assist. McMichael goal and assist. So, yeah, there we go. Exactly the type of game you want from your team and a bounce back right there. So, now we get the momentum heading back home. Hopefully we can use that to our advantage and go up on the Devils here. Yeah, I mean, we just won. So, again, not going to make any changes. We can't, even if we win this game, I might just take a look to see what's going on. But, yeah, I'm just ready to go for game 3 here. Back in front of our home fans. First period is a 1-0 lead for the Devils. All right, Brett again from the face-off circle there. They are heavily outshooting us, 15-6. We need to get some pressure on them because that seemed to be all New Jersey in that period. So here we go, second period. There we go, 1-1. Bergfist, not the guy I was expecting, but we'll take it. We definitely caught up in shots. We had 16 in the period alone. So yeah, there we go. Shots even, score even. Let's see if we can break that tie right here in the third. Power play for the Devils. I don't like that we're taking these penalties again, especially in the third period. It's been an issue for us the last couple years in the playoffs. Halfway through the third, no one has broken the tie yet. Devils heavily outshooting us. Power play for us. Can we capitalize? We cannot. 3 minutes left. All right. Got our first overtime. You know, let's hop in. Why not? We can split the playoffs into 2 parts if we run out of time. But, yeah. This is a big game. Game 3. Whoever wins this has a 2-1 advantage in the series. So, then you're a game away from having a stranglehold. And let's see, we had 100 offense rating, which is insane. So here we go. We got Heischer versus Shudin on the face-off here. Are we on the power play? Oh, we are. Okay, for a minute and a half. I didn't realize that. But the Devils do control it to start. Casey will dump it in. And here comes Quinn Hughes. All right, here we go. Cole Eisman. Funny enough, when we watch his overtimes, he does not play very well, but maybe that'll change here. Shudin walks right in. I think that one was blocked in front. McKenna fighting, but the Devils get to that one. Casey has it again. Up to Heischer. Heischer between the legs. Heischer breaks right in. Short-handed. Heischer, a big shot. And a save from Igor. Pressured behind the net. I don't know why we're not 2 people pressuring the puck here on the power play. And Igor is forced to cover. All right, not a good start for us. As they're almost got full pressure on the penalty kill. You can see our points leaders so far through the first 3 games. It's going to be Leonard versus McLeod on this face-off. That'd be Ryan McLeod. And Leonard with the win. All right, Hudson up to McMichael. Connor McMichael up the right wing. Oh, to Ryan Leonard. Oh, he definitely should have shot that. A wide open chance for Leonard, and he passes that one away. All right. Be selfish, guys. It's all right. We're in overtime. We just need one. We're on the power play. If you have an open shot, take it. Here comes Leonard again. Down to Neiman. And will he take the shot? No, Hudson. Back to Leonard. All right. We're passing it way too much right now. Hudson walks right in. He shoots. Big save there from, I believe it's Dawes. Again, able to hold the line. Neiman has it. Over to Hudson. Hudson takes the shot. Big save, and it is Dawes. And he will cover. All right, 23 seconds left. Are we going to get that first unit back out, or are we going to stick with the second? As we can see, the Cole Hudson shot right here through the legs. Or actually, yeah, right on the blocker there. A big save from Dawes. Okay, great camera angle. Cannot see anything. Thank you, EA Sports, for that. Can I skip this? I don't want to watch this. Nope, I can't because I'm not controlling the team. All right. All right, so we can get to it. Who are we going to send out there? It's going to be the second unit still. All right. They do have their first penalty kill unit out, though, with Heesher, and it helps them win the draw there. All right. Nemich, Casey over to Winterton, up to Heesher. He had that chance a second ago. Big hit there, though. McMichael over to Wiginla. Up to Neiman, and here we go. One last rush on the power play. Leonard comes right in and shoots, but that one stopped by Dawes, and that clear is going to pretty much kill off the penalty. So now it is going to be even strength. Quinn Hughes tied up in the corner, shooting. I just remembered it'd be the Hughes brothers against each other here. McKenna down to Quinn. Quinn Hughes over to T. Wiginla. Up to McKenna. McKenna breaks the line. McKenna tried to go to Shudeen. He just took a dive. I don't know what. He got tripped by the defenseman, or he tripped over Dawes. That was crazy. And they cover up. And both first lines jump out on the ice. All right. They are heavily out shooting. Well, not heavily. Well, kind of. 44 to 33 of the shots. Both teams have had a couple chances here in overtime. Devils now 5-on-5. Here comes Bratt, but he is shot off before he can get the shot. And Hughes is saved by Shesterkin, and he'll cover. All right, I don't really know how to feel about this so far. We had a couple chances. I didn't like that power play at all. We were passing it way too much. Like I said, if you have an open shot, just take it. As Shudeen tied for the lead and hits for the playoffs. He always throws the body. It's crazy. You wouldn't think so with a player like him. Shudeen won the faceoff with the Devils with possession. That shot from the point went wide. And another quick cover for Igor Shesterkin. Come on, boys. We need to show some life here. We are just getting out-hustled right now. Both first lines still out there. Looks like both first defensive pairings as well. Luke Hughes takes a shot. Big save. As we have it now. Shudeen up to Quinn Hughes leading the rush. And he turns it over to his brother Luke. Nemich has it. Up to Bratt. Up to Timo Meyer. Timo Meyer moves in. Big hit by Shudeen. Hughes, though. Now Luke Hughes a shot and a save Shesterkin. Hughes all over the place in the series. As all three of them have been on the ice the last couple minutes. As there's a... Wow. Bratt lit up Matejchuk. Wow. Usually you'd think it'd be the other way around. Both first lines still out there, even though they're a little tired. These teams are not wasting a second here. So they're almost at 50 shots. We need to get down the ice for a couple of chances. We just can't get the puck. There we go. Good block by Cole Eiserman. Here comes our 70-goal scorer, Cole Eiserman, trying to get a shot away. And Ginla was almost able to get to that. But a good play by Trudeau. Bratt. We were changing. You might have a step, but we were able to catch up at the last second. Bratt down to Jack Hughes. Over to Gafter. Meyer in front. Bratt has it to Gafter. Down to Jack Hughes from the point. Tries to move in. A big shot. Blocked in front. A backhand. Saved by Igor. Man, we come down the ice. We either take a quick shot, turn it over, and then they come down with a shot, or a chance, rather. All right, here we go. Both second lines out now as Ryan Leonard wins the face-off. Bergfist. All right, come on, boys. Get a good chance here. Leonard, at least get it. There you go. Get it in. I like it. Gapter. Up to Hagel. Kyrou, they're able to move the puck right out, though. He's sure 2-on-2 here. Looks like Trudeau with him. He takes a shot. That one blocked. And we fight for it in the corner. Neiman able to get to a nice job. Ryan Leonard, this line is already tired. At least Leonard. Ryan Leonard to McKenna. McKenna's shot. Big save by Dawes. McKenna, bad pass to Kyrou. And we turn it over. A weird back pass as Heischer's going to pick it right up. Had a guy in the center, decided to go back to Saleyevs. Casey, a big shot and a block. As Bergfist has it now, I believe McKenna with the block there. All right, Caden Wallace looks like the third line's about to be coming out. Unless Caden Wallace can walk in right here. And he's fought off the puck. Still has it, though. Caden Wallace, nice job. Joe McGinley, a big shot and a big save by Dawes. Another one with the blocker right there. And that puck goes out of play. So Nico Dawes stepping up right here. Joe McGinley, of course, a goal scorer. I think he's got Schneip. Might have went off the post as well, and that is up in the netting. What a save from Dawes. All right, I like that we got a couple chances there. We need to win this face-off. We're probably going to have third line, looks like, was hopping out there. So we will see here as I cannot skip the replays, so enjoy that. Yep, Lundin versus Alger East right here. Alger East, I don't even fucking know who that is. All right, there we go. Lundin, big win. Matejchuk trying to be the hero again, and he is. Denton Matejchuk, the Game 3 winner, as we take a 2-1 series in, or a 2-1 lead in the series. And who else but Denton Matejchuk? As all of our guys come to celebrate, the fans are cheering. We will see you in Game 4 back at Capital One Arena as we get another look at it here. Big win from Lundin. And the left shot on the right side. Dawes gets a piece of it after making those two big saves. Unable to get all of that one. And we are taking a 2-1 series lead back to Game 4. Yeah, just a little... I mean, that's what I mean. Just get the puck to the net. Anything can happen. And like I said, after a big couple of saves there, it's the little unexpected one that goes in. I wish I could skip this, save us some time. Well, I think I can pause it and then... there we go. That'll work. All right, so there we go. Denton Matejchuk also trying to get another contract with us. We're going to have a tough time in the offseason because, I don't know, just some tough decisions to be made. Some moves we're not going to like, but are going to have to do. So there we go. 2-1 series lead. Igor back up to a 9.31 save percentage. So after a rough game one, he's been able to bounce back the last couple of games. Hopefully he can retain that. So, man, I did say I was going to take a look, but I really don't want to make any changes now that we won 2 in a row. Iceman did have the 1 goal. Okay. McKenna, no points so far. Lundin has 2 assists. But yeah, I mean, it's only a 3-game sample size, so it's hard to judge here. Of course, Matejchuk with the game winner there. Defense has all been solid, and of course we've seen Shesterkin's stats, who's all of a sudden down to an 84 and has no X factor now. Okay, he is losing overalls by the second. 37-year-old, I guess, can't really blame him. So probably his last year in the league as well. But here we go. Hopefully he has one last run in him. Game number 4. This is a big game. We can take a big advantage in this series, a 3-1 lead. Let's see if we can do just that here as we go. First period. Okay, 3-1 lead for the Devils. Kyrou, Jack Hughes, and Meyer for them, shooting on the power play for us. We are out shooting them by 1, but yeah, not a good start for Shesterkin here. Second period. All right, 4-3. And 2 goals from Cole Eisman. 1 on the power play and 1 with 12 seconds left. So that's the type of game we need from him right now. Wouldn't mind another as Holtz was able to get one for them there, and they have a 1 goal lead before Ryan Leonard ties the game up here in the third period. Power play for us goes nowhere. There we go. Get us right back in there. There we go. Cole Eiserman asking you shall receive a hat trick in Game 4. We have the 1 goal lead. Power play for us. Can we capitalize? We cannot. All right, 5 minutes left. They only have 17 shots. And, of course, I say something and they get a goal. Brendan Hagel. And, oh, you got to be kidding me. It's just Durkin, dude. Oh, no. Wow. That is completely on Igor. Just straight up. Iceman had a hat trick. Our offense did our thing, and Igor let in 2 goals with 3 minutes left. 6 goals on, what, like 20 shots? Let's take a look here. 6 goals on 21 shots. That is unacceptable. Wow. Iceman 4 points, 3 goals. He had 8 shots. We had a bunch of guys with points here. I mean, just wow, that's just not good. We struggle with goaltending in the series as a whole, and it shows its ugly ass again. All right, that's a tough one. Wow, because we had that game in place. We had the big comeback. We should have had all the momentum, and now that just killed us completely. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I still have to go with him in net just because. If he has a bad game here, we're going with Corona. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't really want to make any changes still. I mean, McKenna hasn't really done too much. Anybody on the third line that could maybe get a bump? I mean, you can argue doing something like this, maybe. Just to try to get more goal scoring. I mean, we can try that out. How's this line been? Not great, not terrible. Hudson does have 3 assists. Could argue more offense moving up Hudson. We've done that in the past before, though, so... Oh, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to do that, but I feel like I have to make a change after that. That's just embarrassing. So we'll try Jovigan on that second line. Maybe it won't work out, but wow, that's a rough one. All right, we'll see if we can bounce back here. Still a tie series. It's not like we're losing or anything. That was just a unfortunate way to lose that one. So here we go, Game 5. Let's see if we can respond. First period. All right, 0-0. 14 shots to 11 in favor of us. All right, we gotta step up here. Second period. 2-0 Devils. They get one with 44 seconds left, as well as Seamus Casey gets one and Saleyev about halfway through the period. So, not necessarily Igor's fault so far. He's got 2 goals on 22 shots. We have 0, so we need our offense right now. And there we go. Niemanen on the power play gets us life. But then here we go with the penalties, man. Power play for us right after, but that was a momentum killer. Who took it? Victor Eklund, the 4th line. Nice. And yeah, Luke Hughes ends the game pretty much. Wow, that is yep, name it again. Go ahead. And yeah, they went 5-1. We had 42 shots. Nico Dawes stands on his head, and we take a very untimely penalty that just kills our momentum. So that's great. So yeah, that didn't seem to work. Again, Igor, not a great game. I kind of almost want to go. I might go Corona. Honestly, I just might do it. What if we do this? Put Niemanen back on his right wing, McKenna on his left. I mean, there's not much I can do to... I mean, Lundin's been fine. You can argue move him, you know, for one of the guys with X Factor, or McMichael with X Factor. Wallace has 1 assist, so honestly, he might be the one to move down. And we'll go with our captain, McMichael, up. Our offense wasn't there last game. I feel like I just have to do this just to try to get something going here, because we didn't want to show up power play. Let's move McKenna down for Niemanen. Try to get more goal scoring, like I said, and we'll stick with that right there. All right. And yeah, I think an 890 just isn't good enough. Had a couple of good games in there, but I'm gonna go with Corona. Controversial as it is, it just hasn't been there for Igor. So here we go. Oh, actually, I power plays 3rd. Maybe I don't want to change that. Okay, let's leave McKenna there, I guess, since we have a 33% power play right now, so that hasn't been the issue. It's probably just the fact that we take penalties every time we get an opportunity in a game. So there's not much I can do to fix our discipline. I mean, you can tell a player not to take a penalty. Doesn't mean they're not gonna. But yeah, I mean, 4 goals for first in the playoffs right now. I mean, there's no reason why I should even start Shesterkin. So here we go. Game, what is it, 6? They have a 3-2 lead, right? Yep. 3-2 lead for the Devils. We are back home for this one. We need a win here, obviously, to force Game 7. So here we go. In Capital One Arena, Corona is in the net for us. First period. Okay, great. Jack is on the power play, and Holtz gets one as well. They are out shooting us. I mean, not the greatest period for Corona, but no goals for us. It's like, what are we doing? Offense, you guys need to figure it out because we have one goal in the last 4 periods right now. So here we go. Second period. And we're dead. Okay. Timo Meyer and Saleev for the Devils. And unless a miracle happens in the third, we are going to be packing our bags. Stapleton does get us on the board. An early one, and we take a penalty right there. And time is ticking. Power play for us. Do we have any life? No. Yeah, we're done. We are done. Ginla gets one. I mean, if we get another quick one, maybe. Power play. And just too little too late from us. Corona doesn't play terrible. 4 goals on 37 shots. It's just mainly our offense didn't show up. And we fall to the Devils in 6 games as Jack Hughes with a 3-point night to lead his team to the second round. And another disappointing result after a Stanley Cup win, a President's Trophy win the year after, and 2 years in a row we were out in the first round. So that's unfortunate. Jesperi Kakaniemi, of all people, is leading the league in points for playoffs. And speaking of that, we can take a look at our final stats here. Yeah, hard not to feel disappointed. And really raises the questions for our offseason here. Forward-wise, Shudin did his thing. Was a -2, though, but, I mean, 7 points, 6 assists. Eisman, 4 goals, although you can argue the first line didn't really step up in the games we needed them to. I just think about that game that he had a hat trick and we sold. That really fucked us up. Leonard was okay. Niemanen was okay. I mean, these guys were all okay. McKenna at 1 point. I mean, he just... I don't know. It's up to an 89. I think he's up. That's probably about the same as what he was. If we go to his postseason stats, I mean, last year he had 7. He's been a pretty good postseason performer for us, so I can't really get too upset. Hasn't been able to really break out into that superstar we thought he might be, but could be attributed to our high-end talent that we already have here. Caden Wallace, although only 20 years old, no goals in 6 games, 1 assist, very disappointing as well. Stroma -4. He was supposed to be that veteran pickup. Didn't really help us much in the playoffs there, so that's not great. Yeah, I mean, our bottom 6 really didn't help. Our top line didn't score when we need them to. Just not a good combo. We'll get to goals in a second. Defensively, I mean, Quinn Hughes 2 assists for our franchise defenseman. Not really going to cut it. Hudson -5. Bergfist -5. That second pair was bad. Stapleton 3 points on the bottom pair is one bright spot for us. He has 91 offensive awareness and 92 defensive awareness. So that's the one thing about, Matejchuk is as good as he's been for us. I mean, a plus, 40-something? I'm on the wrong thing. Yeah, plus 46 this year. I think he led the league or was close there. Expiring deal, but with guys like, Eric Stapleton playing the way they are, and him needing top 4 minutes by next year, it's going to be tough to justify, and it's going to be tough to see what we're going to do. Because, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. And then, of course, the big story, goaltenders. Igor had 5 starts. I think it was like 2 of the games he played well, and then other 3 not so much. So, again, inconsistency in the net, a huge problem for us. I mean, these 2 games, just horrendous. This one was just embarrassing. I mean, we had that game, and him getting up those 2 goals at the end especially just really killed us. So, should have never trusted a divisional rivals goalie, but I don't know. It's another issue we're going to have to address in the offseason. Corona only had the 1 start, so can't really get too upset at him. But we can take a look at the Devils real quick. Yeah, Casper, 8 points. Holtz was amazing for them. And even their top guys. I mean, Hughes had that 3-point night in Game 6, so he showed up when they needed him to. Yeah, and Dawes, despite having a couple rough games himself, he has a lot better of a save percentage than Igor, so yeah, we did not play good in almost any facet. Just too inconsistent. I mean, our offense would show up a couple like 2 or 3 nights. Our offense would show up. Unfortunately, one of those nights, our defense and goaltending did not at all, and we lost. And timely penalties, timely, goals for the Devils. Not a recipe for success. So now our attention comes to the off season, and a big one it is. Ginla up for extension. Matejchuk up for extension. He's a UFA. Keep that in mind. Bergfist up for extension. He's an RFA. Caden Wallace, his ELC is up as well. Eklund, I don't plan to bring back, especially after that performance. And then, of course, goalies. All of our goalies are up. But, I mean, don't really see any of them being on the roster next year. We'll have to see. So what are we working with money-wise? Right now we have $25 million to work with in the offseason. We can double check. Let's see what these guys are looking for. I mean, no chance we're signing again under that right now. Now, Matejchuk at one point wasn't asking for too much. The only thing is his contract interest just isn't there. What if I give him like a no movement? Okay, that's not bad. I mean, something like that he might say yes to. Getting him under 10 mil would be good. The only thing is, like, we have Stapleton coming up. Although we do have Bergfist up for extension as well. And he wants a pretty decent payday himself. He just has no contract interest. So we're going to probably qualify him if nothing else. And then Caden Wallace, probably do a bridge deal on him. He literally just wants a one-year deal right now. So I'll just wait till the offseason to see where I'm at. So yeah, not much we can do except for Sim. I'm pretty sure we traded our first. No, we didn't actually. We have ours and Colorado's pick. So we will see. Did they make the playoffs? They did. Hopefully Chicago beats them. Let's just advance today to see. Will we get another kick in the nuts? And we will, as Colorado won. Okay, nice. Let's just go ahead and send the draft here. Yeah, we can do the draft. We'll save the free agency and all that for next episode. But I just very sour taste in my mouth from that year. But gets us a lot of motivation to really go for it because our core isn't getting younger, and especially Quinn Hughes, he is getting up there in age. So we need to make sure that we need to be a contender while he is here. As the San Jose Sharks have won the Stanley Cup and the Laval Rocket with the Calder. And draft lottery, we'll see. Minnesota moves up from 5-1 as the winners. Columbus going down from 1-3. Vegas stays at 2, and you can see how the rest plays out there. So, of course, we were not involved in the draft lottery per se. Looks like a 6'1" power forward center as the first pick. If you see anybody down here that we might want to take a look at, Manderville. Okay, Yude's right here. Low, I'm pretty confident he'll be low elite since he's ranked this high. So that could be a guy we can target. There's a gem, most likely a top 4D, Ilya Datsuk. He is NHL ready, though, potentially. So that actually could be a decent pick. And then Peluso. Outside chance he's anything special. Potential-wise, there's a medium elite goalie. 2 of them, actually. One at 64, one at 139. And 3 out of 4 medium elite. So we can take a chance on that guy. Any confirmed low elites? No, just Yudes. I think Yudes is probably a low elite, though. Retired players. Let's see here. Leon Draisaitl. Wow, that's a big name right there. Nylander, Kaprizov. Timo Meier retires after kicking us out of the playoffs. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of big names here for the forwards. Let's see if Igor retired here. And he doesn't. Connor Hellebuyck does. Nedeljkovic. So yeah, I don't plan to re-sign Igor, though, after that playoff performance. I'll tell you that. There's all the coach retirements. And we can take a look at everything here. So we're at June 23rd at draft day. Let's take a look at what our team is looking like as it stands. Shooting is now high franchise, so that's cool, I guess. Uh, Still a 96. Don't know if he'll even get higher than that, but cool to see he's extra motivated there. Quinn Hughes, I believe, was at a 94, so he jumped back up, I think, after having a plus 40 year. And yeah, he might have gained back some X factors if he lost a couple there. Can't confirm that though. TJ Ginla, what is he looking for at the current day? I mean, all right, let me reset that. So, 12 mil is a lot. We drop that down. What if I give him a no movement? How far down can I go here? Now, obviously, a no movement is a lot of risk. We don't have any flexibility with him, pretty much. So we might be able to go like 10-5 times 8. Now, that is not a bad contract at all. Now, I know, so I keep saying that, oh, we're probably going to have to get rid of Ginla, this and that. But, I mean, he just had his best season. I mean, contract year, usually extra motivated. But the big thing with the Ginla is, yeah, he's a great player as well, but he is like the perfect line mate for shooting and Iceman. These two are always playing their best when they play with TJ Ginla. I don't know what exactly it is. Maybe he just is like, I don't know, just chemistry because they played together for so long. But yeah, I mean, I've tried to put McKenna up there. I've tried to put Niemanen up there, but these two seem to really break out when they play with the Ginlas. So there's a strong case for him. McKenna's still a franchise, still an 89 though. No gold. He's just had a weird development for us. 98 offensive awareness, 96 defensive awareness, but yeah, because puck skills aren't really there, shooting isn't there. Yeah, very, very interesting development from McKenna there. Niemanen. Anybody? Hudson, I think, dropped one. Did have a bit of a down year. Did he have a gold before? I can't remember, but yeah, he dropped off a little bit. Ginla, still medium elite, is up to an 86. Okay. Ooh, Wallace took a hit. Yep, 84. Okay, so did Stapleton, probably because he played on that bottom pair. So, I mean, like I said, you don't want to hinder this guy's development. He's looking like a damn good player for us. Former second-round pick, already 84 at 21 years old. Lundin kept his 84, which is good to see. And there's that. Let's take a look in the system here, because I don't think we have, like, any big guy coming up right now. Fitz, low elite, only 62 still. Brent Fitz. Yeah, we got some, top 6 guys. Top 4D right here from the Kaiser. But, yeah, no big prospects coming up in the pool. We do have Ludwig Schudin, of course. He seems to have developed a little bit. I think it was like a 40-something overall almost, or, lower overall. But up to a 71 at 20, that's not bad for a goalie. And, yeah, so, was there a cap increase? Do we have more money now? Yeah, almost 28 mil as the draft day stands. So, we can go ahead and hop into the draft here. Take a look. What's the highest pick being traded right now? 9, Calgary. So they picked this past year, funny enough. I don't even think there's anything around that we would want to target. Yeah, top 6 guys and then a bunch of unknowns. So good on that. Where is our next pick? Because I do want to try to get Udes at least. 17. Okay. So Colorado must have lost in the second round. So 17. Let's take a look. Do we have any like mid-round steals here that we know of? Need some off. I almost wonder if we're better off just taking, if we don't see anybody we like here, either trading the pick or taking a chance on an unknown. Because I really don't see anybody, because we should have, our own should be, what? We also have the 23rd pick. Where is Udes projected about? Yeah, 30. So we should be able to get him there. Let me just go to the trade screen here. So, yeah, you can see McKenna's value's really dropped just because he hasn't really developed since he got to that 89. He's kind of been stuck. Not that I'm necessarily looking to trade him, but, I mean, still 6.5 for a second liner is great money. Yeah, obviously in a few years, these guys are going to want raises, and that's where we might fall apart. And even Hudson, 4.5 has been a steal for him. And he is up after next year. So we'll have to see about that. The 17th pick, fine trade. We can't really find nothing. If we did him and like... Just trying to look here. Obviously, Matejchuk doesn't have that much value pending UFA. Burfitt still does, only because he's an RFA, so... But I mean, that would be like a huge trade. We might as well look around the league, see what everyone has on the block. Let's take a look here. Elias Lindholm at like 50 years old. Cutter Gauthier from the Ducks, 92 overall. Wow, he's making a lot of money though, so we're gonna be out on that. But yeah, 2 years removed from a 45 and 45 season. So yeah, another guy you usually see on the block there. We're only looking for win now players pretty much because that's what we're in, win now mode. Gulayev could be a cheap replacement for somebody. Mikhail Gulayev from the Colorado Avalanche OFD drafted in 2023. Let's take a look here. He just had 46 points, 60 the year before. So, I mean, you could argue it's just Cole Hudson 2.0, but could be like a sneaky pickup. If we want to try to generate more offense. Kind of looking for a middle six forward, though, to help generate more offense. Because we have Wallace, Lundin, and then, like, we can have, like, another winner, maybe. But, I mean, I don't even want to make it... It's hard to make a trade when we don't even know who we're signing yet, so... Reinbacher, I'd just rather go for the Colorado guy, though. Philip Forsberg. Okay, thanks for kicking me out. He was only making $4 million, down on 82 though. So the thing about the vets though is that they produce no matter how old they are. So let's see, 82 at 38. So he might really drop off. He doesn't have any X factors, but I mean, he sold 50 points last year. Let's take a look. Are we even allowed to? So that could be like a cheap pickup for us. Again, I'm not going to make a trade for him specifically, though, since we got money to sign our guys. Fraser Minton, Capo Caco. 56 points. He's still in New York in this universe. It's become like a solid third, or I guess second liner. Power forward. That could work. I mean, playmaker sniper power forward. Making just over 4 mil. Fraser Minton has no contract. Two-way forward. Get out the penalty kill maybe. So, a couple of guys in New York I wouldn't mind targeting there. Ridley Gregg. Oh, yeah, he is at $12 million, though. So, we're going to stay away from that. So, right now, it's looking like the... man, Benier is too much money. If we want a defenseman, the guy from Colorado. If we want forward help, looking like the New York Rangers. As we get to the end here, Mason Lohrei, Philip Ronick. They're making too much money, though, so we're good. And we're back to Winnipeg. So, yep, those are kind of our options. We might as well just pick with 17. I don't even know what we would trade it for. And honestly, I'm feeling a little risky here. Might as well take a shot in the dark. Good pick by Philly here. A 78 overall at pick 15. As you see, the top guys here, none of them really seem to stand out. Somehow we got all the way here now, but all right. Pick 17, like I said, we're going to get used with the next pick. So if none of these guys are like NHL ready or nothing, I might just take a shot in the dark because these guys are all about the same. Potential cheaters, always probably 3. Theo Fleury, no. All right, so, yeah, none of these guys really stand out to me. 53 points in C-. This is a defenseman, 6'5". He's probably a DFD. 28 points isn't bad, -1. Of course, doesn't show you their underlying numbers. A couple of German guys here, Bernd Stutzel. Again, 6'3", probably a more defensive guy. So he got 14.5 minutes a night. What did although this guy played in the the W, so he's probably he's got top pair for sure, 23 minutes. But they're not going to be as highly rated, of course. Giesberger, also German. Looks like a third liner. Of course, tougher competition. Big 6'4" forward. So that can be a fun pick. Manderville, solid in the OHL though, but not a really tough league. A- shooting. Our scouts say he might be like 13th, so he could be an interesting one to maybe go for, but this overall really isn't going to be there anyway. Dakota Manderville, let's see. I mean, yeah, 1 bar for it being A- shooting. It's not really selling me too much. Yeah, all these guys are going to be about the same. Unless there's another guy like below Yudes that's... Okay, Ilya Datsuk is potential NHL ready. That's right. Okay. I mean, maybe we just go for those two, Yudes and Datsuk. We don't have like an early second, do we? Nope. Okay, you know what? Let's just do that then. Let's just go with what we know. All right, so we're going to go with Jackson Yudes here with our first pick. And he is low elite. Power forward, 66 overall. Good pick for us here, yep. I'm fine with that. And then with the 23rd pick, we'll see if he missed out on anything here. Yep, all these guys. Okay, Marshall was a top 9, so good thing we didn't pick him. Yeah, these guys are all about the same. So let's just go with the gem here, Ilya Datsuk. Hopefully he's a decent overall. 73, okay, not bad. Not bad from our scouts there. Hasn't even turned 18 yet, so yeah, can't complain about those 2 picks. Let's see if we missed out on anything here. We'll go back to the first round. Let's go all the way down here. So this was Datsuk. These guys are all the same, or even getting worse. Top 9 forwards, top 6 D-men. Yeah, all the guys around this area are about the same. So we probably made the 2 best picks that we could have. So that's good for us there. A couple of solid prospects for us. We were looking at those earlier. Of course, we didn't really have a lot of big prospects coming up. So that'll help for the next resurgence of this team. We are now in the 3rd round, it looks like. Honestly, let's just take a chance on Edgar Tham here. 3 bars, medium elite, even if he's top 6, that's solid. And he is top 6. Okay, 53 overall, so a project. But we will take the value with that one there. I guess we could have got him with this pick, but... yeah, all top 9s. Oh, it was right there, so never mind. About the same. Halpern here. The 5 years out is intriguing, because a lot of times the projects will have higher potential. Should I just go for that, maybe? Yeah, let's just give him a shot. We're going to go with, what's his first name? Ertl Halpern from the London Knights. And top 60, okay, so not great there. Now we're into the 4th round. We're kind of just guessing here. Sandlap we can take if we think he might be a little elite. As a medium elite goalie, I don't really... It's not make or break for me. We could take a chance on this guy. Sandlat. Maybe he's low elite, or he's low top 6D. That is fair enough. As we get to the 5th round here. Shots in the dark at this point. We'll go for Stefan Holmstrom out of Sweden. Low top 9. 6th rounder here. We're going to sort by potential at this point. Let's just try another shot in the dark with Hopkins here. Ricky Hopkins from Ramuski. Another shitter. And last pick. This, it's been kind of a mediocre, I mean, low event draft, I guess. We're such a contending team right now, it's not even our focus. So, do we like Makinen or Zaner? I like the name Zayner better. Dominic Zayner. And he's shit. All right. So that concludes the 2023 draft, I think, right? That's what year we're in. Yeah, 2023 draft. Let's just get to the first day of the re-sign stage. Take a look at where we're at. You guys can let me know in the comments what you're thinking. So let's just go to all expiring here. Aginla. Now, keep in mind, he does want an extension. He'll do 8 years with a no movement clause, probably about, so he might have been up a tad. Probably about 11.5, 11.75, so a little under 12 million, or about 12. So we'll just say 12. That would be the price point for a Ginland. That would give us about 16 million more dollars. And yeah, it doesn't look like we can afford all three of these guys with 12 million dollars or 16 mils. So, and we'd still have to get a goalie and all that. So, tough decisions to be made. Of course, Matejchuk, another big piece to this core. He wants about 10.5 over 4. Even with the no movement clause, we're gonna have to give him like, man, it's gonna be. We might have to let go of Det Matejchuk because he's pricing himself out, and we have other assets to worry about. Bergfist wants to get paid, which scares me because I don't know if we can do that right now. I mean, he's been a solid defenseman, but, you know, it's a little tough to justify that money. I mean, it's not like it gets any cheaper, so it'd be about what? Damn, it'd be like, we might have to qualify him. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much have to qualify him. Caden Wallace, 3-year deal under 3 mil. Honestly, that is fine with me. We'll try to save 100,000, I guess. We'll just get what he wants. It's under 3 mil. He'll still be an RFA at the end of that. Hopefully we can find a way to get him top 6 minutes, and he accepts that right away. So we got that taken care of. So we're gonna. It still says we have 26 mil. I guess his contract didn't count or something. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah. So we have a little over $20 million to work with, and we can probably keep about 2. I'm thinking Matejchuk's gonna have to go. We'll sign it. We'll just sign a Ginla because we can get that done. We can negotiate with these guys still. You know, promise them whatever. Promise a Ginla for, you know, top 6 minutes and all that. So, I mean, we could just. It's hard to promise him first line minutes because of who might come up, but again, he's been easily the best option on the first line. So, we'll probably get into the negotiation next episode. But I'm thinking it's going to be sign a Ginla, qualify Bergfist. If I had to guess, that would be my best guess. And unfortunately, let Denton Matejchuk walk, as at least we got one more overtime winner from him in these playoffs. But yeah, I knew a big decision was coming, and yeah, it's gonna hit us hard here as we enter the next season. So you guys let me know what we should do. Obviously, we are in complete win now mode. Quinn Hughes is how old now? Like 35? Okay, 33. But he's got 3 years left, including this year. So, yeah, we have about 3 more years with this core. Yeah, Quinn Hughes is up, Leonard is up, and Neiman is up. So yeah, we have 3 more years with the majority of this crop. And after that, it might be rebuild time. We'll see. 3 years, a lot can change. So we'll see where we're at. I mean, I don't even know where we're going to be at by July 1st. So we'll have to figure that out in the next episode. But appreciate you guys checking this one out. Again, like I said, let me know what we should do in the off season. And besides the signings, if you want any trades or anything, let me know in the comments. And yeah, we'll take a look at it all in the next episode. But yeah, appreciate you guys checking out this one. And as always, you guys take care.